Hey, it's Alex. In this video, you're going to find out how to get leads on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is probably the best way to reach business owners that I know of right now, where they kind of congregate. There's a lot of business owners and people working for them as well. You know, they just congregate there in groups, and they all fill out their little profile and send each other references. So it's a big kind of meeting point, an international meeting point and melting pot for entrepreneurs and others who participate in business. So if you go on LinkedIn, most people see it as, oh, it's just a profile like your Facebook profile. But the way I look at it is it's a keyword targeted profile that allows me to be found on the internet and in the database, in the LinkedIn database. So when people look for example, if I was a copywriter, if they looked for copywriters, there's certain people that are ranked on top and others who are not ranked at all. So others who you won't even find on there if you're looking for a copywriter. Now, I don't know if you realize this, but a lot of businesses and business owners and recruiters and so on, they look on LinkedIn as their go-to source to recruit people and find partners to team up with, like to hand projects to, basically. For example, copywriting projects. So if you were to rank on LinkedIn as a copywriter, then you would be getting a lot of business potentially. So how do you do this? How do you SEO optimize, or it's not really, well, you could call it a search engine. How do you search engine optimize your LinkedIn profile so that people can find you as the expert in the field? So let's keep using the copywriter as an example. So under your name on LinkedIn, there's a header. That is actually the first place that you need to SEO optimize. If you write in there that you're a copywriter and copywriter extraordinaire and nothing else, right? If you just focus your whole profile on being one thing that you specialize in, and below in the description you write about your copywriting feats and what you can do for clients and the projects you've completed successfully for clients, and then you go ahead and every time you close a sale and you deliver a project, you ask the client to give you a review on LinkedIn and a reference on LinkedIn and write it in great detail of how awesome you are and so on. And what happens is you will rank for those keywords. You're more likely to rank for those keywords because they're all over your profile. And when people go to your profile, then what happens is they also see that you're not new to this because you've been reviewed, other people have worked with you on the same thing, right? So don't go ahead and make a profile that you're good at everything. Just focus on one single thing you're good at. And if anyone works for you, if you're a business owner and people work for you, have them all change their profile to just do that one thing that your company does, for example, copywriting, and do the whole thing. And then together, you build a network on LinkedIn. Together, you will rank on Google and on LinkedIn. So what happens is, once you have that, then you can go into the communities on LinkedIn and connect with people through the communities, post in the groups on LinkedIn. And what you do then is, since you're hanging out in those groups and you're building a name for yourself as a copywriting expert, then you join more groups that are basically people who you usually sell to. For example, if you sell to lawyers who run Google ads to their landing page, right? Then go hang out with they hang out on LinkedIn and make posts sometimes and share ideas. And if you become the expert in those groups and they look at your profile and you've worked with all those people, guess what? They'll come to you when they're looking for a copywriter. So one other thing on LinkedIn is you can write articles. So it's called LinkedIn Pulse. So if you go on LinkedIn and you write highly keyword targeted, very high quality, awesome articles that are targeted towards exactly what your buyers actually want to read, then, for example, advice on how to hire a copywriter, just to give an example, then, or how to optimize your website with copywriting techniques, or here, download a report and so on, right? So what happens then is you're driving traffic to your stuff on LinkedIn. So not just your profile, but your articles. And if you have a group, you're driving traffic to the group and so on. So what you do then is you have a call to action where they can book, for example, a meetme.com link or meetme.so link, where they can book an appointment with you and get a free consultation for copy, right? A free strategy session. They book that, and guess what? You have this passive stream of leads coming in. As long as, well, it's not fully passive, as long as you keep posting high quality articles, some of them will rank, and your profile will rank, and your employees' profiles will rank as well. That's all a funnel that sends leads into your company, so you can close them for copywriting projects. And also you can be very proactive and just grab people, yank them from groups and get them on phone calls and close them like that. It also works. So LinkedIn is a great source for high quality leads. I've heard that something like 40% of LinkedIn users are millionaires. I don't know if this is true. There's some statistics on the internet, but apparently it is actually true, because it's kind of all over the internet that this is true. So if that's the case, then that's a high quality place to high quality type of leads that you can get there. Compared to Upwork, for example, there's certainly not a lot of millionaires on Upwork, right? But if you can figure LinkedIn out and have it as a passive stream and maybe an active stream of leads as well, then your business can grow to 7 or 8 figures, basically. That's where it comes down to. How do I know this? You know, one of our coaches did that. He closed sales on LinkedIn, and they were like $20,000 and sometimes more. So that's what you can do on LinkedIn, and that's how you can get leads. And yeah, that's what you can do with your profile on LinkedIn. Most people don't do that. Most people just write like random stuff on their profile, don't have referrals, don't have a very nicely well-written profile with keywords. So hope that helps. Go ahead and like this video if the content resonates with you. If you like more free videos about marketing, sales, entrepreneurship, sometimes lead generation, then please subscribe. I release these every day. So I'll see you in tomorrow's video.